So my name's Alex Williams. I'm the head of animation at Escape Studios and the founder of the online animation school, Animation Apprentice. And I'm here to talk about the number one reason why students don't find work in the animation industry. The number one reason. This is the reason far beyond, more important than any other reasons why people don't find work in the industry. The number one reason is they don't apply. And this is the thing that always drives me nuts. There are jobs out there. There are still, despite coronavirus, there are many jobs out there. But you have to apply, and you have to be good, and you have to have the demo reel and the LinkedIn profile and all of that stuff that I talk about all the time. But the single most important thing is you've got to apply, and you've got to get used to rejection. Too many of my students, too many people feel that rejection is bad, that if you apply for a job and you don't get it, you're somehow diminished. You're not diminished at all, and kudos to you for having tried, because you're gonna have, in the creative industries, you have to get used to failure, because it is only by pushing your way through the failures that you will achieve success. So that's the number one reason, is simply not applying. And you have to, in order to succeed in the industry, you have to take a kind of spreadsheet approach to jobs. You just need to apply for all of them. So one of my former students, Evgenia Golubeva, actually recently published a book based on, it's called I'm Not a Mouse. It's based on the short animated film that she made after leaving Escape Studios. And she got hold of the writers and authors directory and basically made a list of every publishing house in the UK and sent her manuscript to every single one of them. 2 of them replied, 1 of them signed her up, she got published, her book's in print with a proper publisher. That's how you've got to do it. You can't send in an application to 1 animation studio and expect it to work out, or 2 or 3 or 4 or even a dozen. It's not going to work out. You need to send your application into hundreds. Consider it as a job in itself to apply for work. But that is by far the number one reason why my students, those that don't find work, who are in a minority, but those who don't find work, the number one reason is they never apply.